Welcome back to TechRadar. I'm Matt Hansen.
And I'm Matt Phillips, and we were lucky enough to go down to a local event and try out the... I've totally forgotten the name of it already.
Zephyrus
Duo 15.
Duo 15.
ROG Zephyrus Duo 15.
Yeah.
Work on your names, guys.
Yeah.
Come on. But we were lucky enough to try out this laptop, or at least get a decent look at this laptop. Doing something really innovative, which is why we wanted to come on camera today and chat to you guys about it. So what were your initial impressions? Obviously, the big new feature is this kind of halfway self-elevating touch screen.
That's right, yeah, the ScreenPad Plus, which I have seen before on the ZenBook Duo, which was from ASUS, and who have also done the ROG Zephyrus Duo 15. And I was pleasantly surprised, actually, because we didn't know really what it was going to be when they called us over.
Yeah. And
gaming laptops can sometimes be a little... I find them a little bit boring sometimes.
Sure.
You know, I'm a desktop gamer, so I really like seeing gaming laptops do something different, and this one does something different.
Yeah.
If you've seen the ZenBook Duo, it's a similar thing. So you've got the main 15-inch screen like a normal laptop, but the keyboard is shifted down a bit, and above it is a... Did they say it's a 14-inch? We can look that up.
I'm not sure. We'll put a little annotation here to tell you exactly how big it is.
But it's like, it's like a sort of rectangular second screen, which is also a touch screen.
So it was really interesting. One of the things they talked a lot about in the presentation, which sort of piqued my interest, was this idea that gaming laptops aren't just for gamers anymore. You know, you buy a gaming laptop almost because it's synonymous with powerful laptop. You know, if you're going to be doing really heavy duty stuff like video editing or graphics creation and stuff like that. So the way they were talking about using this second screen for like your timeline as a video editor, or all these different things for your tools, really sort of piqued my interest. You know, they're really not going just for that gaming market anymore. They're pushing the bounds. So I'm really interested to see how that will work out.
Yeah, definitely. And I think a lot of gamers now don't just game, they also stream their games, they interact with their community if they're on Twitch. And the idea is that this second screen, you could put up your Twitch chat so you could see people as you're playing, because if you're on a laptop, screen space is usually at a premium.
Exactly.
So yeah, if you're kind of doing multiple things at once, as well as gaming, it gives you a way of sort of expanding your work desktop.
Yeah, and one of the things that I was sort of concerned about having looked at it, and I wonder what your opinion on this is, but quite a big deal to gamers is the mouse they use, the keyboard they use. Yeah. So the idea of scrunching that down, because the trackpad was tiny and kind of offset to the, which is unusual, offset to the right. I can't imagine the keyboard is fantastic, although I didn't get my hands on it myself. Do you think the sort of intention there is, you'd be writing emails or whatever on the keyboard, but when you're actually gaming, you'd have a separate keyboard and mouse?
You definitely have a separate mouse, and I've brought that up with ASUS before, is that essentially a trackpad on a gaming laptop usually is for the day-to-day quickly, just when you're in Windows. But for gaming, you will definitely want an external mouse. And what's really clever with the trackpad on the Zephyrus Duo 15 is that it, like with other laptops from ASUS, you can switch between it being a trackpad with a little touch of the button. It turns into a numpad, which is a really clever little...
Okay, that is
I like that. But they basically say, for gamers, you're going to have a second external mouse.
But then doesn't that almost defeat the point of having a gaming laptop, like the portability of it? Are you really going to carry around... It's a hefty laptop. Are you really going to carry that round, plus your keyboard, plus your mouse, just so you can get a couple of hours in? I don't know. Maybe people are.
I think so. I think like with streamers, I think if they're going to events, influencers, I think that's something that they quite like. Sort of like YouTubers, you will be moving around, and so you can throw in quite a small mouse maybe.
Yeah, interesting.
You're just going to have to do that. I think that's something which laptop gamers have had to live with for a long time.
Yeah,
so you do need an external mouse.
And obviously, the price tag on these things can tend to be up there for sure.
Yeah.
The one we looked at was the lower end spec one, right?
Yeah.
Which was £3,000.
£3,000, which will probably be $3,000 US, I'm guessing.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the higher spec version of it was $4,000.
That's right. So the lower spec is still very good. It's got like a 10th generation Core i7 processor, and it's got the NVIDIA RTX 2070 Super graphics card. So that's a very good laptop. And then you've got for £1,000 more, $1,000 more, you'll get an Intel Core i9 10th generation processor and a RTX 2080 Ti graphics card. Everything else, I was told, will be the same. So 32GB RAM, 2TB SSD, which is actually going to be two terabyte SSDs in RAID 0 configuration.
Two terabytes, so 4 terabytes?
Yeah, but in a RAID 2, a RAID 0 configuration, which basically means you only get the 2 terabytes because it drastically speeds up data transfer speeds. So launching games will be
swift.
Very swift. Yeah.
Very swift.
And
indeed.
2 terabytes is still plenty of space, actually, to be fair.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for joining me, Matt. So the ASUS ROG Zephyrus Duo 15, nailed it, is out in July, and we can't wait to get our hands on it and make a review for you guys. If you want to see more videos just like this from TechRadar, you can click just up here. Remember to like the video and subscribe if you loved it, and head over to TechRadar.com for the latest tech news and reviews.